Look at how golden and soft this mandazi is. And now see how fluffy it looks inside. Today I'm going to show you step by step how to make lemon mandazi from scratch, even if you have never made mandazi before. So here we have baking powder, lemon with flour, sugar and salt. I start with 1 kilogram of wheat flour. Always measure your flour first so your ingredients stay balanced. Too much flour can make your mandazi hard. Next, I add in quarter sugar. This helps to give mandazi sweetness and also help the mandazi brown nicely when frying. Now I add in just a little salt. Salt may look small, but it balances the sweetness and improves the overall taste. Next, I add in 3 tablespoons of baking powder to help the mandazi rise. This is what makes soft mandazi and fluffy inside. Now I grate in fresh lemon zest. This gives a natural flavor and removes that strong flour smell. Lemon makes the mandazi smell fresh and taste light. I mix all the dry ingredients first so everything spread evenly. This helps every mandazi have the same taste. I add water slowly, little by little as I need. Adding water gradually contour the dough. If you add too much at once, the dough becomes too sticky. I knead until soft dough forms. Kneading develops gluten, which makes the mandazi stretchy and soft instead of crumbly. After the dough forms, I add little cooking oil and knead again. Oil makes the dough smoother and helps keep mandazi soft even after frying. Towel and let it rest for 8 hours. Resting allows the baking powder to work and relaxes the dough, making it easier to roll and softer when fried. Guys, this is our charcoal stove. I heat oil on medium heat. The oil should not be too hot. All mandazi will brown outside and remain raw inside. So let's get some flour on the plate. I divide the dough into 2 balls so it's easier to roll. I sprinkle flour on the surface. I roll the dough flat, not too thin and not too thick. If it's not too thick, it becomes crispy, and if it is too thick, it may stay raw inside. So I cut the strips and cut them into mandazi shapes. Sprinkle flour on the board so the mandazi don't stick. I press my mandazi on the board while cutting.
I'm doing something. Wait. No. Go, I will cut.
I add the mandazi one by one into a hot oil. Do not overcrowd the pan. This keeps the oil temperature steady. I gently turn them so they cook evenly on all sides.
Nja kukubaleka.
As the first batch cooks, I prepare the second batch. This saves time and keeps the process smooth. I keep doing the same process until I finish the dough. So this is our first batch. It is almost getting ready. Remember, you have to keep turning them so that they cook evenly on both sides by not burning outside. So our first batch of mandazi are ready. They are ready to be removed from hot oil and be placed aside as we cook the next batch.
Nyakukuba.
This is our second batch. We are cutting. We add one by one into hot oil. We keep turning them so that they can cook evenly on both sides without burning. And please remember to cook on a low flame so that they can cook evenly from inside and outside without burning. So our second bunch is ready to be removed from the hot oil. As you can see, look how brown it is. And this is the result: golden brown outside, soft and fluffy inside with a light lemon flavor. So if you are new on making mandas, follow these steps and you will never fail. You can visit more of my Mandazi recipes for more insight. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you really enjoyed this video, kindly give it a like, share and subscribe to the channel. Bye bye, see you in the next one on Wednesday 6:30 p.m. East African time.